guys, welcome back for more Wizard's Choice. Uh, when we last left off, we just went in a castle. Quick recap, we were walking along a forest, got ambushed, stole some ears, got some gold, fought more goblins, found a castle, and we're about to enter. So, we've got 9 life left, we've got 8 mana, 10 gold and 3 morale. Not sure what the morale does yet, but we'll see. So, 2 are not enough to defend 4 walls. Away to the keep you shout. You run across the courtyard and open the large wooden double doors which shriek on rusty hinges. Unlocked. This may be a trap, my friend. We best be on our guard, Reginald says. Once inside, Reginald slams and bars the doors. The entrance chamber is large with a high vaulted ceiling. The stone walls are cracked and flaking. The ground is strewn with loose rubble. The air is stale. Aside from the double doors behind you, there are closed wooden doors on the north, east and west walls. Near the north door, there is a stairway going up, but it is blocked by rubble. It's not long before the front door begins to rattle violently. Through nearby arrow slit, you can see glowing eyes and the glint of axes chopping away at the door. You're not sure how long the barred portal will hold them. Reginald wants to hide deeper in the castle. On the other hand, this place smells of death. It might be prudent to take a few seconds to investigate the rooms indoors. What do you do? I don't know, I just kind of want to get out of here as quick as we can. So, let's go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Reginald opens the northern door and gasps. The light of your lantern streams into the doorway to reveal a huge muscled monster stooping over. He holds a massive spike club in one hand and a melon-sized rock in the other. He bursts into the room, driving Reginald back. Neville's tongue, it's an ogre, Reginald shouts. The ogre slams his club against Reginald's shield, sending him careening into the wall. The ogre then throws a rock it was holding at you, clipping your shoulder, spinning you completely around. The ogre smiles a jagged toothed grin and bends down to pick up another rock from a neat pile on the ground, just inside the doorway. You need to act fast. Oh dear. That did not go well. I think it might be an idea to get the goblins in and let them fight it out. I don't really want to waste the rest of my mana. I don't know what's behind the other doors, so we'll go with that. Oh, cool. That helps. You yell at Reginald to follow you and lead him toward an eastern door. As you go, you cast a minor spell, knocking the bolt from the braces of the front double doors. Like a tidal wave crashing on the beach, a heap of goblins falls into the room. Creatures one on top of another. A chorus of glee erupts from their fang mouths. Arrows and spears fly over and between the goblins in front, hitting a few of them. Unfortunately, you're struck by a oh my god, man. Spear too, although it's only a flesh wound. Meanwhile, the ogre roars in rage, throwing his rock at the first goblin and striking it in the chest with such a nasty crunching sound that you know the goblin will never get up. Reginald and you nearly collide in your haste through the eastern portal. You hope there is no ogre waiting behind this door too. Once through, you slam the door closed. From the entrance chamber you just left, you hear goblin yips of triumph turn into screams of terror, which are immediately drowned out by an earth-shaking snarl. Next, you hear the sharp slapping of flesh against flesh and the wet sound of bodies ripping apart. Oh man, they are getting tore up in there. If I made to handle a horde of goblins, you think, despite your desperate situation, you smile to yourself as you run. Yeah, it wasn't too bad an idea. You run from one room to the next, getting as far away as you can from that ogre, or whatever it is. It's not much of a housekeeper anyhow. The castle is full of giant cobwebs and broken furniture. Finally, you enter a large room, a dining room, as it evidenced by a large wooden table and 2 fireplaces. You motion to Reginald to stop and you both listen faintly. No. Faintly, you can hear the far-off sounds of battle from behind you. Can't leave that way, you think. Of course, do you really want to leave anyway? There may be treasure about. Your steps slow to a crawl as you try to make up your mind what to do. Just then you hear something else, nearby breathing, and is that crying? What do you do? Oh man. It's gonna be like a ghost, isn't it? Should we find out? We'll find out. Let's go. For glory and the loot, you think to yourself as you take the lead. And ads. Woohoo! Go away. You quickly realise that the sound seems to be coming from this very room. You creep over to the other end of the dining hall and see a young woman sitting on the ground, chained to a fireplace, rocking. Oh man! Oh dear! Her cries break off and she looks up at you with an expression of fear that quickly turns to surprise. Who are you? She asks. You tell her your names and that you're here to smite the evil while making your fortunes. This brings a smile to her face. A pretty smile, you suspect, although it's hard to tell in all the dirt smudged on her face. She gives her name as, I don't know, we're going to say Kiba? Yeah, we'll go with that. And she says there is a key to her chains on the table. Sure enough, beside cracking dusty china is a small brass key. As you set about unlocking her, she tells you that she is a merchant's daughter who was travelling with her father's trade caravan when it was attacked by a mighty ogre with a smaller band of priests of an evil god wearing dark. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Those of her party not killed in the initial attack were taken prisoner and chained up in this room. One by one they were taken away by the priests, never to return. They took my father, Kiba sniffs. No doubt he is slain, but I must try to find him. Will you help me? You ask her if she has any idea where her father or the others might be, but she knows little of the rest of the castle. Reginald takes you aside and says, we ought to take her to safety and then look for her father on her own. She will be in danger travelling with us. You agree that having some half-starved, unarmed merchant daughter tripping along behind you will only get her killed. But where is safety? Last time you checked, the courtyard was crawling with goblins, and according to her, the castle residents are not very good hosts. I mean, we can't leave her, man. It's gonna be a trap. Is it a trap? I don't know, man. It's... I'm not chatting her up, that just sucks. We'll escort her out. Woo! Morale increases by 2. Kiba seems like a nice enough young woman, but as a merchant's daughter, she is not a very good addition to the adventuring party, and so you are eager to escort her out of the castle as quickly as possible. Between Reginald's clinking chainmail armour, that sounded really long for some reason, and Kiba's incessant sniffling and muttering about her father, the three of you are not the stealthy party you wish to be. After some searching, you find a hole in the wall of the castle large enough for a human to fit through. Reginald gives you a boost up to the hole, and you look out. Neville's tongue occurs in your head. Glowing eyes dot the courtyard outside. You get down and tell the others the bad news. Oh man, what? Oh man, what is going on? Why are we losing health? As you describe what you saw, there's a sudden jolt of numbing cold in your back. You cry out in pain and turn to see a cloaked man barely visible in the light cast by the shuttered lantern in his hand. He's pointing at you with his other hand. Perhaps this is one of the evil priests Kiba spoke of. As you slump back against the wall, Kiba cowers in the corner. Reginald unsheathes his sword and charges. The cloaked man runs. By the time you recover from the pain and stand up, Reginald is walking briskly back to the chamber. The sneaky devil eluded me, he says, and then curses. I have bet my last coppers off gathering allies to come back for us. We must move on, you say. As you hasten away from that wing of the ruin, the three of you agree Kiba should hide for now. Okay, so that's apparently what I was supposed to do. There are a ton of hiding places in this ruin. You find a nice pile of rubble for it to hide behind several rooms away. Stay still and quiet. Here, we will return. Well, if you do not return by morning, escape as best as you can, you instruct her. Clever, Reginald says as you leave her. If her adopters find her missing, they will not expect her to remain in the castle. With luck, they will leave the castle altogether to search, and we can explore unhindered, you say with a smile. Really? Really? Okay, guys, I think we're gonna leave that there for now. Oh man, it's gonna be a trap, isn't it? She's with the priests. You just know she's gonna be with the priests. Oh, what have I got myself into? I should have just left her there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. Thanks again. Bye.